Joining me now live to talk about the legacy of Princess Diana is Thomas Mace-Archer-Mills. He's a royal expert and founder of the British Monarchists Society. Thanks for being with us tonight, Thomas. How are you?
Good evening, Natalie. Lovely to be back with you.
Wonderful. Well, let's talk about the death of Princess Diana. It was truly devastating to so many people. We all remember where we were when the news broke. And her funeral, watching her sons, William and Harry, walking behind her casket. No one can ever forget that scene. It was heartbreaking. So 25 years on, how does this day feel?
Well, this is absolutely just... It's horrible because it brings back so much for so many, but especially those who truly matter, such as her children, her sisters, her brother. We need to stop at this point and reflect exactly what Diana's life, but also what her death has meant. And it is unfortunate now that we see such a rift between her two boys. And I just wish that they would be able to heal and come together, especially on days like this. The world is mourning. This was the people's princess. But when we look at her legacy, unfortunately, it's not what we all had wanted, what we had expected and what we wanted. Her children are in a disarray. The royal family still is learning from what the lessons of Diana's death and life were able to provide. But also we have a public who will never forget Diana. Even though the royal family has moved on, her children have moved on, a lot of the public have not, and rightfully so, because Diana captured their hearts. They related to her. So there's a lot that is a bit sixes and sevens here with this 25th anniversary death of Diana, Princess of Wales.
Yes, she definitely transformed the monarchy as the people's princess. She modernized it in a way. She kind of set the stage for her boys to carry that on, and she charmed the leaders and people around the world. Will we ever see another figure like that in this royal family? You mentioned the unfortunate rift between her sons.
Yes. Well, Diana was an icon. Everything from social to political to all of the good that she did with all of her charities, going out, the first to actually reach out, hug and touch aged patients without gloves, without anything. And this is when a pandemic was very well at the beginning. Nobody knew what this sickness was going to do. People were afraid, but Diana, in all of her glory, as she always did with all of her charities, charged right in there. And I do not think we will see another Diana. We see the British media, even the American media, wanting to compare Diana with Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge, even say that the Duchess of Sussex is a lot like her. Her son Harry has famously said that his wife would get on with his mother if she was still alive. But I don't think we will ever see another Diana. That is a star that is too bright to ever be replicated.
And of course, her job and her embracing the people's princess was a huge, wonderful thing in her life. But the series The Crown, which so many of us watched, depicted her experience within the walls of the royal family, and it certainly revealed a very sad time for her inside that royal bubble and how she struggled. Was that accurate?
The Crown is fanciful script writing. It's great entertainment. They do take some very real, some very true examples, but we don't know exactly what is said. We don't know exactly how things really were within the palace because the people making this weren't there. So it's speculation. But we do know that Diana's life was far from happy before she did divorce the Prince of Wales. She grew up a lonely child. She was a child that really wanted the love of her family, the love of her father, her mother. It wasn't an easy life for her. And even though people want to say that she was common, she wasn't. She was the daughter of an earl who was in the peerage. She lived on the Queen's Sandringham estate in Norfolk. So there was nothing common about Diana, but her life was very lonely.
Yeah.
She just wanted to be loved.
Right.
That's really what she wanted. And even though she couldn't be loved, she transcended the love she wanted into the work that she gave the world.
Well, we have about 40 seconds left. I want to talk about a new documentary. It's entitled Killing Diana, released today. It focuses on that car crash. And what can you tell us about that project?
That project was fantastic. A lot of experts there, but it gives an inside look at how Diana changed the British monarchy, not only when she was alive, but also with her death. There was so much that the establishment learned, so much that members of the royal family learned. And I think this documentary really sheds a lot of light on how she was able to not just transcend what was expected, but actually revolutionize and modernize the royal family as to what it is today.
Well, we appreciate your insights and your reflections so much, Thomas Mace-Archer-Mills. Thank you so much, Thomas.
Good evening, Natalie.
Thank you. Good evening to you. Thanks so much.